Hey. Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. So today I'm here to announce that Trader Joe has made finally available an aWOOL and AVAX farm. So we're gonna check that out today, and we're gonna join that farm. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So first, I'm gonna go to my sheep game tab. I'm gonna see all my sheep, and I'm gonna select all of them, and I'm gonna shear and collect all of my wool. So let's do that real fast. So all my sheep have about 6,000 wool. So I'm just gonna collect that. I have about 20 sheep, so my balance should go up significantly of aWOOL. I'm doing this so I have aWOOL to go into the farm with. The other option you guys could do is just to go buy aWOOL. Awesome. So I'm doing this because if aWOOL, obviously aWOOL's been going down a bit in the last few days. You can see this has been a very inflationary token though, so it's really no surprise that it's gone down because there's so many being minted. We're about halfway to a little over halfway. We have around 1 trillion aWOOL left to be claimed, almost like 900 billion. So that should be done in the next few days, and then the supply, I mean the max supply is going to be 5 trillion, but the supply that people are getting from the sheep diluting is going to go down, so that's something to expect. So this is, if you're just doing a little bit of sheep shearing, it's pretty fast, but this one's taking a bit of time just because I have so many sheep. It's all good though, because patience is a virtue. And like I said, you guys don't have to have sheep. You don't have to shear the sheep. You don't have to do this part if you want to get in the farm. You could just buy the aWOOL on Trader Joe. You could just have some AVAX and you could join the farm. It's just I'm generating my own aWOOL at this moment in time, so I don't see a reason to go buy some when I have such plentiful aWOOL right now. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna refresh the page. Okay. Let's check that. So yeah, we can see it's still pending. Even though I refreshed the page and the little icon, the graphic went away, the contract interaction's still pending. There we go. It just went through, guys. So as you can see, all my sheep went to 1. My 24,000 aWOOL. I'm going to refresh the page. Let me see real fast. Okay, well, here's my aWOOL now. So let me refresh the page one more time. Alright, there we go. So now I see I have 136k aWOOL, which is more than I need for the pool, guys, because I'm only going to go in with a little bit into the pool right now, but it's nice to be more liquid in the aWOOL currency regardless. So Trader Joe, you have to join the pool to join the farm. So you join the pool and you get your pool tokens, and then you put your pool tokens into the farm. So it is a two-step process. kind of confuses people from time to time, so I'll show you guys that right now. So I'm clicking aWOOL. I'm typing in aWOOL under all. First I'm clicking all instead of top. So clicking in aWOOL, and then I'm clicking aWOOL-AVAX pool. Let's go like 0.8 AVAX. That's this is like around, I don't know, $150 to $200 position here, because each of these is gonna be worth a good amount. So I'm gonna approve the aWOOL. You know, as Avalanche is getting more and more popular, the transactions are taking a bit longer. Even just like a few weeks ago, I feel like transactions were like only several seconds long. But, you know. Right now, I think is a great time to get into this pool and a great time to get into the farm, guys. The reason being is because right now this is a super highly inflationary token, because there's so many being printed, but pretty soon that's gonna end, and like if you're in the pool tying this to AVAX and you're getting a high ass APR off of it, like worst case scenario you're gonna end up with a ton of aWOOL through impermanent loss, but you can hold that through, and when aWOOL goes up again inevitably, then you'll just have a bunch of AVAX and aWOOL, guys. So it seems like a no-brainer to me. But yeah, you know, not financial advice. Do your guys' own homework. And if you want to know about impermanent loss, I'm gonna refresh the page real fast. I have another video on that you guys can check out. Okay, it wants me to approve my aWOOL again, I guess. Sometimes it does get a little buggy like that. Or maybe I'm just impatient. I don't know. Okay. Well. Okay, so it's twice approved aWOOL. You know what? I'm just gonna make it an even one AVAX. Okay, cool. So I'm going to receive these tokens. So sometimes, as you see there, sometimes it just takes a second. It gets a little buggy there. That's to be expected, you know. It's just because like aWOOL is volatile right now. But luckily, if you don't care about possibly losing AVAX to impermanent loss if aWOOL crashes, this is a great almost sort of hedge to like balance out your AVAX with your aWOOL over the long course of time. So definitely think it's a good play. It also helps the ecosystem with like getting better liquidity. It helps keep the price of sheep game more stable whenever you're providing liquidity. Seems like sort of a win-win. Okay, looks like my transaction was canceled. Let's try it again. And this is like, you know, I used to want to edit this stuff out when like things get canceled or whatnot, but like at this point, like we're all just trying to learn, right? And like, you know, I'm not doing anything wrong here. Transaction just got canceled, and it might get canceled for you too. So you guys need to know to just keep going, right? So, and look, another transaction failed. Third time's a charm, guys. This is almost as bad as my transaction fails with Snowdog were. You remember? You remember that? No, I'm just kidding. Too soon. There we go, guys. Third time's a charm. Don't get discouraged when annoying things like that happen. Okay. So now I'm in the pool. 48K aWOOL here. And now that I have my pool tokens, I can go over to the farm here. And we can just look up aWOOL AVAX. You know what? There it is right there. Because it's a new pool, they have it at the top there. So now I have my 0.5 pool tokens from that pool joining transaction I had. 250% APR. You know, there's low liquidity, high volume, and the fees for 24 hours for this low liquidity are like $1.5 grand. Obviously, this is a very new pool, but once I go here, the reason why I would want to do a farm is because it's simply the APY is harder or higher, and you're getting these Joe tokens, so you're getting Joe token emissions. So I'll approve my LP tokens because these are their own tokens. This isn't aWOOL and AVAX. This is an LP token balance here, guys. So this is like a whole nother token. Like I could actually add this token to my wallet and like see the 0.005 tokens. This is almost like a receipt that Trader Joe gives me. Here it is, the JLP tokens. So yeah, this is like a receipt that Trader Joe gives me saying like we owe you your aWOOL and your AVAX whenever you get out of the pool. Pretty cool stuff. So the APR actually has gone down from 500 to 400 in a bit of time here now, which is interesting. As you guys can see, I've been slowly getting into aWOOL, small amounts of money. That's how I roll. Alright, so let's just refresh the page here. So that approval went through good. Took a second for it to realize it was going to go through good. I'm just going to put in the max amount of LP tokens here and stake. So again, this is like a $200 position, and my value, my fluctuations are going to change between aWOOL and AVAX, but that's fine because I'm going to be getting Joe tokens just for holding these two tokens. This is almost like a nest egg, you know. If aWOOL goes up a bunch, this one AVAX can turn into like 10 AVAX too, which is pretty cool. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. It's pretty cool. So I've already owned, you know, like a penny. Immediately I just got a penny. So I'm a penny richer, guys. Not financial advice. But yeah, you can see right here I have $235 staked. My percentage of the share with this small amount of money is like 0.6168%, which, you know, isn't bad. This is a really small pool right now, but that's because, how old is this pool? 3 hours old. So yeah, I'm also the reason why I'm not going in heavier, like I'm still keeping, I don't know, how much do I have, like 88K right now aWOOL. Probably will need to make a little bit more. I want to get land because they have phase 2 coming, so I'll show you guys a preview of that real quick. So this is it. I kind of want to blow up the picture, but they're going to basically have like land that they sell, and then they're going to have the sheep market, and then you're going to be able to breed your NFTs and make more generations, because folks, this is the last bit of sheep that's going to be minted right here, and then there's going to be sheep or wolves, and then there's going to be no more sheep. So it just got really expensive though for 80,000. People were minting all day towards the end of 40K, but for 80K, seems like no one wants to mint at the moment. But we'll see how that number fluctuates. I'm sure some people will come in. Obviously, people want to mint less, the price goes down a little bit, but it's made a decent recovery. Anyway, yeah guys, that's the video for today. As you can see, we are now in the farm with our aWOOL and AVAX, and this is just wrapped AVAX, and we're making Joe. Alright, take it easy guys.